have you ever seen a scattering of gems in the morning dew? Have you ever been in an absolute harmony with yourself and with everything around you? How long haven't you had the feeling since you were young when you were sure that all the treasures in the world are in front of you? Just reach it and take it. This originally Teleout's land keeps inexhaustible wealth. This place has always attracted people with its opportunities, history, and spirit. It is the center of the Russian Federation, Kemerovo region with its innovative, daring industrial south and academic north. GURIEVSK is situated right in the center of the region and combines the gravity of the north and the fire of the south. It is 40 kilometers away from the main transport artery of Kuzbass with a flow of 20,000 cars a day that will take you absolutely to another world. The advantageous location of GURIEVSK's eastern borders of the Solar Ridge made the industrial developments of Kuznetsk region possible. Oddly enough, the Siberian metallurgical history started right here. The time kept and gave us absolutely unique tourist potential. The places of the first silver smelting plant, the first rural hydroelectric power station, the old ore shafts which amaze with their safety and magnitude, the threads of untapped narrow railway tracks and the real Siberian viaducts. This land is soaked with the spirit of creation, the spirit of work, the traces of dreamers and innovators of the last centuries. There is great power in this point of the map of Siberia, with its exorbitant concentration of industrial and natural artifacts. Fascinating Gavrilovsky caves, healing clays of GURIEVSK lakes, relic rocks of stone gates. These are the places which you remember for a long time, because you remember your emotions. The places where the life is miraculously filled with new colors, where you see the importance of every moment the life gives you. The first metal was casted here, the ore was mined, they searched for gems and found them. You can work your way up again here and find your own gold, your sense, and what is more important than finding yourself. Everything that matters is always near. All you have to do is to look at the world in a different way, and you will see that everything in your life is just the beginning. The days are passing by. One by one, they turn into a series of bright pictures, flashes, smells, and if you can find unusual things in very simple ones, you belong to us. You are the real citizen of GURIEVSK district, even if you were born and you live in another town or country. There is only one step, one wave, one beam, and a gust of wind, and suddenly everything changes. It becomes simpler and brighter, and you understand that you can't miss the really valuable moments of your life. Do you need to go further? After all, everything is near here. It is such a forgotten state of rest, such a new feeling of your own and your children's place. We have one of the best cultural and educational projects of a small Russian town next to you. We teach children to be businessmen and farmers since school. We teach them to understand, feel, appreciate the nature of the region and its gifts. Our unique holy water springs, our history and traditions, these are the things that feed and give power to many generations of GURIEVSK. The people living here are ready to accept you, your ideas and dreams in their own town. We are ready to teach your children in the best sport schools and to feel the same wave together with you. There is already everything for a comfortable life in one of the most convenient and prospective small Russian agglomerations. Being on GURIEVSK land, you can see the things that invisibly evade in the usual life. That are the moments when you get to know yourself in a new way. The desire to create and learn appears. The energy of these places sprouts through you and pushes you for great achievements, because our traditions are the constant search and innovation, and people have always been the real wealth of these places. They were the first to start mining in Gurievsk. They gave the first Siberian open-hearth steel. They founded the first mine in Kuzbass. The first rural hydroelectric power station in Siberia was also built here. All the beginnings of this seemingly inconspicuous point on the map were the first in the whole of Siberia. We are ready to continue the tradition, to be the first even now. Our Gurievsk agglomeration consists of 2 small towns and 7 villages and is called Russian Cincinnati. But now we are ready to start the real Siberian Klondike, because we are still looking for and finding, and really finding yourself means to find your own business and become successful in it. To create even a small business, but your own. Together we create a special living environment, a real capital of Siberian small business. The place where you have a leading part, because in a small town you always mean more than in a city. It is the first entrepreneur support project in the region, the direct participation of the authority, vacant niches and infrastructure development. This is the territory of enterprising and talented people who have a cherished dream, which is easier to be pursued here. This is the region of your own business and large families. We are the food capital of the region, the country of the manufactories. And if you want to create and not to stop, we will achieve a lot more together. It is time to come to us and become one of us, to find your personal gold and realize your dream. We are the first to trend small towns in Russia, and if you know the meaning of the word your business, our Siberian Klondike is waiting for you. Find your personal gold.